this is Sai Kumar Kortivada. In this video, we will learn how to use refs in our SolidJS. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code and try to understand what are refs and why to use refs and how to use refs. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code. So let's understand what is the purpose of ref. A ref is nothing but whenever you want to concentrate or whenever you want to access a particular element or a component, then you can use this refs. So in SolidJS, how we can create refs? It is very simple to create a ref. It is like a variable and that variable can be assigned to a property of any element. Let me quickly show you how to do that. So let me use a let, and for that I'll just create a sample ref, and this is my variable. So let me create an input field, and inside this input field I can give a property called as ref, and for this I can pass sample ref. So I have passed a sample ref, and let me use a placeholder, and the placeholder is something like test refs. Save this, go to the browser, and you can see this is my ref. And what is the purpose of it? We can access any of the properties of that particular ref element. In this example, let me create a button, and inside this button I'll use something like access a value, and I want to access the value from this particular input field. So for that sake, let me create a method or a function something like access value, and this value is something like console.log of, just let me console this sample ref value. So sample ref, and inside this I want to get the value. Why? Because this ref is pointing to an input field, and that input field will have a property called as value, and whatever we have entered in this input field, that should be visible over here. So let me use this access value method in our button. On click, and I can use something like an arrow function, and here I can use on click with access value. Let me save this. Whenever I click this button, it will refer this particular input field and it will get the value for it. Let me go here and just reload, and let me go into inspect. Let me go into the console. Let me zoom a bit. Let me type Sai Kumar, and let me hit this access a value. So you can see that Sai Kumar, whatever I have typed over here, we are able to get that. Not only this, we can access a methods of that particular input fields. It is something like document.getElement by ID or document.getElement by class name, something which we have used in our JavaScript. But here, instead of using a ID, instead of using a class, we are using a ref. And this sample ref will be the person who can help us to get the values. Now we are getting only the values. Instead, what I'll do is whenever I click on this access value, then this input field should be focused. In that place, we can use something like sample ref, and focus is a method which we already know in these input fields. So I'm having an input field with a focus. Let me save this and go here, just reload. Now this is not focused at all, and when I click on this, you can see it has been focused. Why? Because it is getting the reference of that input field, and then it is trying to focus this particular element. Now when we can use sample ref, whenever you want to access the fields or whenever you want to access some set of methods of a particular input field or any HTML element or any component, then we can use a ref. We'll see all about components and their particular refs and how to use that refs in a particular custom component. I'll discuss in my upcoming videos. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.